Tanto non si connette, infatti.
Divert some power from the lower decks.
What about the report Spender wants?
Ignore them. He can't complain to number 8 about what he doesn't know. If he bothers you, let me know. I'll drop by for a chat. Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Hijack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
Ok.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
How about I give you access to the security vid archives?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience.
I agree, but your insights on the assholes out there would really help. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Apex team leaders reporting back.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
It's you! You're the human Pathfinder. I'm Sid, Vetra's sister. Vetra's told me all about you. Well, not all about you, but the important bits. I should probably get back to work. Oh, I just monitor comms from colonists. Progress updates, hazards encountered. Note it down, pass on a report to Sean at the end of the day.
Important job.
I know. It's nice to hand in a report and have someone say I helped.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ryder.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ok.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
No, I don't want to... Pathfinder? Wow. I'm Davis Carr, Helios News Service. Maybe you've heard my voice over the vids. I'm trying to file a story right now, but hey.
HNS, huh? Where are the rest of you?
I had an editor, but it's crazy out here. Now, beyond a freelancer or two, I'm it. All that stands between freedom and tyranny. Or something. I haven't had much sleep.
It must be difficult to set up a broadcast from scratch.
No, it's easy. Beyond the lack of staff, resistant authorities, and constant... Still, I'm getting there. May have an honest-to-goodness source in Nexus
Who's your source?
No journalist worth their salt will ever give that up.
Who pays for you to do this?
Technically, HNS is an arm of the initiative, but sometimes the higher-ups try and tell us what to broadcast. Tan, it causes friction, but at least I can live with myself.
Were you a journalist back in the Milky Way?
I was. Sort of. Only had a couple internships under my belt. The plan was just to work as a reporter out here. Then the uprising happened. We got Tan blamed our broadcasts for stirring unrest. It was bullshit. Now all I want to do is keep going.
I met another journalist, Carrie Tavessa.
Yeah, we're running Carrie's series, Path of a Hero. I'm mostly on my own, so pretty much anyone who... Content is king, and her content is really touching a nerve.
Talk to you later, Davis.
Hey, Ryder, before you go, I hate to ask, but it seems like your job takes you all over. The place is weak. If I send receivers to your ship, would you mind placing? It'll help get news out to even the most far-flung colonists.
What do you need from me, exactly?
I'm digging up good stories here, but not a lot of people beyond the Nexus can hear them. Our long-distance transmitter sends package data between ships. I need someone to place receivers and boost our signal. We only have a few, so they need to go on planets with people.
Okay, Davis. I'll help you get set up.
Great. Just place a receiver near an outpost, and they'll get our reports.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Huh, this file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait, is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you finish the armory. Don't...
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Let's go confront him.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do... Pathfinder.
How are we doing on the viability front?
Struggling. Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract? Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought out of...
I want to avoid that entirely.
Reasons?
Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a... until you make it a problem for me. Pathfinder.
I've been digging, and there are serious concerns about Spender.
And this relates to your job as Pathfinder how?
It relates to your job.
3, 4, 5. Right. I've had a year and a half of doing everything. Spender, shit as he is, helps. I'll drop trouble like a hot rock, but I can't lose people over suspicion. We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference.
Director Addison?
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Breka, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like... too much.
Yes, of course. But Andromeda viability and the Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help? I deal in full colony blocks of specialists. I can make individual requests, but we should start the overall system first.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determined. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
How are you measuring...
It's based on resource estimates and general stability. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate. Simplest explanation? The more you do, the more room we have to grow.
So, I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things. A lines of... You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Alright, Breka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director.
We await your first application.
Ah, guadagni punti ricerca a intervalli regolari. Riceve una selezione di minerali. Che tanto non posso fare. Ah, buono pure questo.
Any logistics update?
che non posso fare, perché tanto a terminare Apex ne posso fare. Ok, sarebbe questa. Però...
We await your first application of AVP, Pathfinder. Just access the interface.
Forse è meglio i sordi.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
Why'd you join the initiative?
And negatives right through to the end.
You did the math and it said, come to Andromeda?
No. I just didn't like being able to see the end. Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring. Feels more like...
Vabbè, ognuno ha dei motivi più o meno interessanti per stare qui. Che è successo? Perché sei uscito da...
Yes, Pathfinder.
Ah, cioè le... Ah, quindi le basi sono queste. Ma già mai detto prima? Vabbè.
How may I assist?
What's your take on the state of the initiative?
Please consult the AVP interface. It has a thorough breakdown of your progress.
And your personal opinion?
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder. I dare you.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder.
Comando io.
That said, I record all interactions. If something
Sono,
you
non
answer
sono il
causes
pioniere.
trouble, there will be no doubt that you're responsible.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
No, grazie, a posto così.
Pathfinder.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Sì, tanto a Podromos ci dovrò ripassare più avanti.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Oh, sì, che vuoi?
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking. By the way, Tan called us in for a talk about staying on message.
Is everything okay?
Oh, fine. And much less interesting than what you've been up to. Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
My team and I surveyed Eos thoroughly, and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Hopefully they can handle any new ones. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
What about
Continuiamo a
you?
fare i marpioni.
I can't imagine you putting your camera down for anything.
I'm not the one history cares about.
I need a minute to think about my answer. And I'd like to know.
Back home, I'd go sailing. I love the water. Nowadays, I play ocean sounds, close my eyes, and remember. Okay, your turn.
My crew and I take downtime together. We're a team.
This is history too, these little moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration, that completes an episode. Thanks for stopping.
Ah,
But footage of that remnant vault is sealed. Can we get a model?
The mutiny went as well as you'd expect. So much violence. Then, after nearly destroying the station, the Krogan asked for more power? Good riddance. Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running colonial affairs.
Running colonial affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
There's evidence tying you to some pretty shady things, Spender. I saw the footage. You were handing something off?
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
Vabbè, a questo punto andiamo a parlare con tutti di qua. Così poi andiamo anche avanti. Fatemi complimenti, sono stato bravo.
Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey Ryder, Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the
Restiamo
celebration.
umili.
We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my
Tipo
best
te.
friend?
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
I plan on doing a lot more than that.
That's the confidence we need. Take charge and ignore your critics.
Careful, he'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos Rider. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight, for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path. Pathfinder... Ugh.
Right.
Oh, che bella questa stanza.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
A reminder, you have AVP outstanding.
Right. Have to talk to Addison's assistant about viability perks. Sounds useful.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director 10 of your status.
You really can feel it. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Can't relax yet. The initiative still has a lot of promises to keep.
And that's on us. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track. Must be great to see all your hard work on display.
Apex personnel, please check your duty.
Oh guarda, la Normandy 2. Cazzo, questa era un'astronave, no? Sta Tempest che pare una nasogliola volante. Oh.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director 10 of your status.
You've had a year to think about it.
Its origin defies all known explanation.
How? We brought all that equipment along.
And the Tempest's readings are helping, but we've just scratched the surface.
The history of the initiative cannot show that we were defeated by a space cloud.
Some things are bigger than we are.
I will not accept that excuse. This is science, and your merry band over there are scientists, aren't they? Figure it out.
Goodbye, Director.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilken didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
I hear you. It sucks when things aren't black and white.
Are they ever? If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome.
Figurate se
still
decidevo
exile him
io.
for murder?
No, è innocente, mi
It was
dispiace.
crazy down there, life and death. But his shot didn't kill Reynolds. We have to let him go.
You're a bottom line type of person. I hope we don't regret it. All right.
Oh,
So
davvero,
be it.
speriamo che mo quello non
He
ci
will do
ammazza
community
qualcuno.
service for his role in the chaos. But he's a free man. Well, at least we'll have this sordid business behind us. Something I can help you with?
Di
That's
nuovo.
all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve.
Updates are due within the hour.
I'd say all that's worth a 3-day pass.
Got it, boss. I'll send the you. Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out
Yeah.
there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against and could benefit from your experience.
There's no
Ma questo già t'avevo detto prima, però.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Ok, niente, a posto, ciao. Questo funziona. Vabbè. Quello in galera non ci dovrebbe sta più. Esatto. Chi è Mariette?
I can't believe it.
Ah
You're
no, è
free.
la moglie di quello, ok.
Oh, Pathfinder, we have you to thank.
Yes. I'm glad you did the right thing,
Che stai
Ryder.
in JoJo pose? Tu stai proprio in JoJo pose.
You'd better live a clean life, Nilken. Or else.
What? What does he mean by that, love?
I'll tell you later. Let's just get home.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
E lì primo assalto tanto non lo finiremo mai. Quindi, ma a parte quello... Allora, localizza il pianeta, poi lo localizzeremo. Quello non si sa. Dobbiamo andare qui, ok. Quindi intanto
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is not as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met.
vediamo un po'.
Is HNS.
Once we gather a few more colonists, we'll be taking you over to the Nexus. You'll need to clear immigration.
There was some kind of emergency when we arrived?
We hit an energy cloud. They're calling it a scourge.
Wow, that doesn't sound scary.
The Nexus got it worse. As long as you avoid it, things seem to be okay.
An expedition to here to the Pythia system. This is not good. Damned exiles. No, not much is known about the underground structure. Believed to be remnant.
Ciao medico, che vuoi?
Oi, Pathfinder. Today has not been a good day.
Why is that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromos was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
I'll see what I can do about reclaiming them.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
I'll need to conduct a brief medical exam before we send you on your way.
Will it hurt?
Not at all. Just a routine check to make sure you're in good health. The Nexus requires it for entry into the station.
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find her, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's incredible. She's okay.
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Sarah's mental processes remain intact.
So, is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her implant.
Oh, che bello.
Proceed.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Scott? Is that you? What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you, but I can't feel anything. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
I don't know how to say this, but he's dead, Sarah.
What?
It was a freak accident.
But it's Dad. He can't die.
I know. It's been hard on everyone.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
No one did.
What about finding home? Dad kept telling me how beautiful it would be.
There's been some complications. The Golden World.
Cioè è inutile dire bugie. Anzi, magari sì, io voglio che svegliasse.
Sarah?
Am I dreaming? Where am I?
Sarah, I'm sorry.
Her pulse rate is increasing rapidly.
I need to go now.
Dove? Oh?
That's enough. It's too stressful.
No, forse non ho fatto bene a dirgli la verità, ma vabbè.
It's okay. Take a deep breath.
È rimasto tracciato che sono stato onesto con lei. Bene. Aspetta. Dottore? Mi dici qualcos'altro? Tu?
Are you sure you want to do this, Nilken?
Che senso?
I am. It's for the best.
What's for the best?
I'm putting Nilken here back into stasis.
The conviction was overturned, but everyone still treats me like a murderer. When Mariette heard the truth, she left me.
No,
I
come?
just want to go to sleep and wake up when things have blown over.
Sure. Run away from your problems. A fitting end.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your sister in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was. I had no idea we could do that.
Just when you think you've seen it all, and here a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seemed like science fiction. Something new every day.
So you and Lexi swapped jobs?
You know that moment when you realize you're just... Ha, right, look who I'm talking. Watching... So...
Ma questo già me lo avevi detto.
She'll serve the Tempest well.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
Ok. Tu fatti rimettere in stasi. Fatto il coglione fino all'ultimo praticamente.
Top scientists have few answers. The dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster. This is HNS.
C'è ormai che ha aperto il vortex. È sempre la musica. Allora, raccogli campioni, no, scorte mediche, no, no.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum of
Autocad sessions, everything.
Che è il centro abitativo, giusto? Ok.
construction and repairs continue on various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
It's you.
Sì. Dopo però, perché... Vediamo perché è arrabbiata, sta l'ammazza.
You, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem.
È morto, problema di
We're all
che?
paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to
vabbè.
this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
Sì, ma è morto pure lui.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to fix things for all of us.
Some dream. He fixed us all right. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
Grazie, eh.
Welcome back, Scott.
Dr. Aradana at the tech lab sent some equations for you to solve.
I'm ready.
Transferring them now. Have fun. Hey, what the? Sam!
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Oh no!
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam! Is that another malfunction, or... Sam, you trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me!
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Che cavolo è successo?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
How do you feel? Are you okay?
I cannot feel pain. However, I would avoid repeating the experience, which is the purpose of pain in organic life.
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Aradana has to say.
Ma infatti sì. Aspetta, che c'hai altro da dirmi? No, ok. Ciao. Ciao Sam. Oh, allora, prima andiamo a vedere se c'è qualcos'altro. da sbloccare.
Ryder, this new station leadership I'm hearing about finally let you out of their sight?
Looks like.
Took them long enough.
Will you be bringing Hyperion folks out of stasis?
That's my job. We're keeping it to specific personnel for now. Those who can help the Nexus get back on its feet. But with outpost settlement starting, we'll soon be able to wake up more.
Bene.
Thanks for the talk.
Sure thing.
Pathfinder?
Have to go
Niente.
now.
Ciao.
See you later.
Good luck.
Niente, 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 niente.
So, okay. Once I hit the column, this sets visibility protection.
Andiamo prima.
Small guns, okay. Big guns, done.
This is Ket DNA? Are you sure the scan isn't contaminated?
I'm certain, Professor.
Then, Sam, we need more data on life in the cluster, whatever you can find.
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
Solve them? They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think I... Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
I'm sure you wouldn't hurt me or Sam, but I need to investigate.
I understand.
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to 10. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Why would anyone hate artificial intelligence?
Synthetic life has different needs and motivations. It can be mysterious and powerful. Many fear what is not understood.
If graffiti is the best they can do, maybe they could use some artificial intelligence.
Entire species were driven into exile by AI they created, champ. That leaves a mark.
Attacking Sam is bold, though. I wonder if there have been similar incidents.
The AI kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.
Ok. Allora intanto portiamo il luppolo magico. Oh!
Oh. Mail for signups will go out in a few minutes. It's all in fun, so don't worry if you're not a pro. Poetry, jokes. You can even sing if you like.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly,
to your
and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Hey there. Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. I think they're straight from the Milky Way. Drinks are fizzing tonight.
Oh, it's you.
Free drinks and pathfinders. I'll make sure of it.
Looking good there.
It's not the best quality, but we don't have any options.
Artificial intelligence is a threat to all organic life. Why not ask for more details? Detecting Pathfinder Ryder.
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. I hacked Avina as a sock puppet.
No.
So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
You sent that virus to free me from Sam?
Not just me. Our movement. We couldn't let you suffer with that thing.
Ma non stavo soffrendo.
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed. Pretending that it worked might win their trust.
Hello? Ryder?
Yes, I can't believe I'm free. Thank you.
This is what our movement is for. Helping people like you. Knight says human AI merging is a threat to all life. She'd know, trust me. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
I should thank Knight in person.
I'll ask her. She might even give you a tour of our sanctuary.
Great, thanks.
Can't promise anything, but watch your email. Bye.
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers with a leader called Knight.
She and her followers seem to have experience with human-AI partnership.
If they attacked you, they're capable of anything.
Did you know
I'll check
when
my
the
email.
Asari
We
AI
need to find them.
Solaris went rogue, an entire colony had to be destroyed? Did you know when the Asari AI...
Ok. Ok. Mi sembra che abbiamo fatto tutto quello che potevamo fare nella stazione. Qui sotto c'è qualcuno a cui servo? No, ok.
Things are still going smoothly without me to look over them?
We're good. I told you we'd manage.
Damn.
Hey, Pathfinder.
Tu prima non c'eri, mi sa.
Hi. Gil Brody is your engineer, right?
That's right.
I'm Bailey. I used to work with him in the hangars here. You wouldn't happen to know if he's available, would you?
Depends on what you mean. His duties keep him pretty busy.
No, I mean like a... Oh, never mind. Just, tell him I said hi, huh?
Va bene. Ok. Oh no, è rimasta di nuovo fissa la scritta lì. Ah, a proposito, se adesso ci parlo, che mi dice?
The Hannibal VI on Earth's moon killed dozens of elite.
Ok, nulla. Ok, ci facciamo un giro nei vecchi e vediamo se escono fuori anomalie. Torniamo su Podromos perché lì dobbiamo fare ancora qualcosa che abbiamo lasciato in sospeso. Su iOS. E poi vediamo se possiamo andare avanti.
Hello?
Ah, per non parlare che forse possiamo anche parlare con tu, eccolo là. Perfetto. Ok, vediamo se abbiamo nuovi dialoghi.
Anything I can help with?
No.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Oh, the ship manual's useful. That leg of my workbench needed propping up.
No,
If you
come?
bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech. You can't just meddle with.
I got this ship launch ready in record time, Callow. I know my stuff.
And you don't have a shred of respect for other people's.
Callow?
Oh, Ryder. Sorry you had to hear that. What can I do for you?
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
Tell me something else.
I'm all out of stories for now. Sorry. You'll have... Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Ok, quindi non c'è niente di nuovo. Equipaggiamento già ci avevo pensato.
Mutiny is like cancer. Left untreated, it spreads. Keep exiling people, and you'll just run out of people. Cut out malignant cells to give the healthy ones a chance.
Nothing's that simple, Doc, and you know it.
Feeling okay?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault certainly was a first. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Doesn't matter what life throws at me. It's what I make of it, right?
You keep that going, you just might live as long as I have. Minus 0 at the end.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Tell me more about fighting Cat.
Shoot stuff and don't die.
Ok, niente di nuovo.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Back again?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
Any more?
Didn't show. Once saw her hit an Elcor in the eye from 2 clicks. She was. Always seemed to be hiding something. But she kept us safe.
Any more?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
So, Vetra, I hear this joker beat you at poker, too. Where'd you hear that?
The little Brody told her.
A gloating Brody.
It was a close game.
Did give me a better game than Drac. Not saying much.
Watch it. Forget him. Let's get a game going with everyone else to hone our skills and take him out.
Let's do it. Hey, Costa, want in on this?
No thanks. I need my creds. And my clothes. And both my kidneys.
Hey, what's shaking?
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Out with it already. What's the deal with you and Callow? Anything I should be concerned about?
Twist my arm, why don't you? It's contrasting styles more than anything. He's a blueprint guy. I'm gears and guts. Got ink on his digits, not grease, up to his elbows. If you didn't have me to balance him out, you might be in trouble. Heck, maybe that goes both ways.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Pathfinder.
Niente.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Manca la Turian, eccola qui.
Need something? Need something done?
No,
You probably
ok.
have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Bene, abbiamo parlato con tutti quanti, non ci sono grosse novità nei rapporti.
Hello, Scott.
How are those jokes?
Why do Elcor start stampedes? Because they wish to be heard.
How are those jokes coming?
I am formulating a new one.
Thanks, Sam.
Sì, no, decisamente ancora non fa ridere. Oh, allora andiamo a farci intervistare.
Those remnant vaults, all those secrets. Have to go exploring in one someday.
Imagine flying through one. Now that would be a real hazard course.
Beh, no, aspetta, scusa. Oh, scusa, ma ha scritto... Oh. Ma ha scritto mo a mail. Ah, a meno che l'ho fatta automaticamente? Perché ho parlato con lei lì dentro e quindi la missione era quella? Boh, vabbè. Oh, però non so come funziona, nel senso che io mi aspetto che mi dicano qualche cosa.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Esattos.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
I've located a suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder? Darket, Tervian. I understand I was pulled from Cryo ahead of schedule. My family is grateful, but I consider it my debt.
Everyone gets out eventually.
That may be, but the least I can do is show you the benefit. I'm exo-studies now, but in a former life, let's say I knew tactics. If I supplied the Ket on this planet, I drifted in, and there's only so many gravitational paths. Here's some navs to check for anomalies. Good hunting, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Radiation levels are severe. Seek safety immediately.
Hmm.
Peavy, do you really think this remnant stuff's gonna help us live here?
Look at that view.
Well, that's something.
The Outland Spire. You can see it from almost anywhere.
Life support levels critical. Please seek safety. Systems are failing, Pathfinder.
Which came first, the rock or the tech coming out of it?
Can't interface with it. Guess we'll never know.
Always wondered if this was related to the monoliths.
The view we wanted for months after arrival. Just a simple outpost.
Won't be long before we build cities.
Couldn't stand up here before the vault.
Would have irradiated your face.
That's one receiver placed. People here should get the latest from the Nexus now.
Radiation levels normal. Life support at 100%.
Ah, sbagliato pulsante.
I met your sister on the Nexus. She's really chatty, bouncy, irritating.
No, povera.
I don't know anyone like that. She said you raised her? Well, I tried. She was a handful.
I detect an Andromeda plant sample nearby. Dr. Camden would find this useful.
Oh, right. The gardener.
Botanist, Pathfinder.
That's it for now.
Ok, finché non posso andare dove è meglio non andare. Ok, qui non c'è nient'altro. Ah, mannaggia a me. Ah, devo trovare i depositi CAT nel sistema PITEAS. Perché tanto qua i coloni non me li segna sulla mappa. Quindi niente. Ok.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear. Hello? I'm picking up something. Probe away. I found something.
Arcturian friend on Eos has good instincts. Let's check it out.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
Possible Ket supplies, just like Dark had suggested.
Bene. Ok, allora per ora abbiamo fatto quello che dovevamo fare qui. Almeno quello che possiamo fare.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
No.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
All stop, now!
Porca miseria, abbiamo inchiodato un tempo. Serve.
Cat ships, a dozen. No, more.
Grosse soprattutto.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well, scan them back.
Where is the one who activated the remnant?
Ah, è morto, mi dispiace. Devi continuare a rosicare.
Answer me.
I'm Ryder, captain of this ship and Pathfinder with the initiative.
You'll come with me.
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough. Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it!
E ci facciamo inseguire nel flagello. Classico, mi inseguono i cretini, vanno a sbattere, esatto.
Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
It will be tight.
In questo caso essere una cellula spaziale è stato utile.
Yes.
Nice work, kid.
Yeah. But who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
Ok, quindi questo sistema lo esamineremo in dettaglio solo successivamente, visto che stiamo atterrando.
Open a comm.
Tov Jagalesto. Tov Jagalesto.
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Av Nalesetto. They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down.
Oh, vedremo una nuova razza.
Yes. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Oh, bello. Almeno questo pianeta è lussureggiante, ma come ci parliamo se questi...
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
This is what it's all about, right? New worlds, new aliens. Wish me luck.
Ce ne sono di varie stazze.
Thank you.
Poi io dice, noi in pace. Come glielo dici?
I'm Paran Shai, governor of Aya. We are the
Accetto
Angara.
l'amicizia appena chiudo.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Joel. I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
Ah.
He's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
We didn't know what we'd find here, to be honest. But I'm open to sharing what we know, if you are.
Honest? Honesty would be a good start.
Carini, sembrano...
He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
molluschi.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me.
Sì, fino a che non arrivano i cattivi, poi vedete come va che scendono.
Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
Ma io voglio interagire, mo me faccio mene. Oh no!
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
No, non voglio più
He's leader
interagire.
of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
Beh, ma anche noi abbiamo combattuto contro i Ket, non è che vanno a ammazzare solo a voi.
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
It belongs in a containment cell.
Let Governor Shai handle this.
You don't know what you're doing.
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home.
Ma non ho
We know
invaso.
nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
Non avete un bel culo voi donne da queste parti.
Not it. And stop staring.
Looks like this ship landed.
None of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
Oh no!
It's just a scanner.
Put it away now.
Non posso,
Your city is beautiful.
non posso neanche scannerizzare niente.
You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored. What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
E già che questa si chiama Aya, aspetta, Ok, Aya è la città. Sono uscite solo ora le informazioni sul buco nero. Quanto scende il codex? Le navi spaziali di Ket. Grosse e cattive, ok.
This is the Resistance headquarters. Ephra is waiting inside.
Ok.
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak.
No. I am telling you to be strong, through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
Tutto il mondo è paese, insomma.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know. Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We've had our own run-ins with the Ket.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the Ket kidnapped you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions
Strano
for
che
Ephra.
rapiscono questi tizi
Kadara
però.
be damned. I won't lose Vold.
Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
Cool.
It wasn't meant that way. I have an ark full of desperate people counting on me to find them a home before they starve.
Of course, I feel for you and your people. So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
Non è che l'abbiamo
On a hostile
trovato, siamo
planet we call
cascati
Eos,
sopra per
I
caso.
explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you. The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault. But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us, and you.
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
Arrogant. I don't know you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra, I feel... Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass. Joel, you talk too much. Let me assess this. Alien, I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me. Go if you want. But when he tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first. I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
Thank you for trusting me.
I don't.
Bene, quindi probabilmente sei tu il nuovo membro dell'equipaggio. Posso andare in giro senza che nessuno mi spari? Bene, ho guadagnato primi passi. L'Arconte, detto anche il Capoccione. Ok, poi sta razza qui. E qui adesso ti livelliamo. Oh, tu sei un tecnico. Quello lì è andato fino qui sotto, ma vabbè.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely. Join the dots. For now, that's all you have access to.
They're intruders.
Be careful. You really think the Moshai is alive?
I'm sure of it.
Don't kill yourself bringing her home.
No promises.
I'm here to assist you, Pathfinder. I am Enro Bosan, assistant to Governor Paran Shai. You're free to explore this area, but the city is off limits.
Per
Until
ora,
that
ok.
changes, I'll be your liaison. How may I help you, Pathfinder?
You don't just stand here waiting to answer my...
I assist the governor in all matters. While you're here, this is my priority.
Pretty far outside your normal job, huh?
I did not begin this day expecting to speak. Yeah, it's been a long day.
Sounded like you and Jaal know each other.
Our families are related.
You sound nothing alike.
We have multiple worlds. Our culture.
I'd like to know more.
Earn our trust and maybe you will.
Onesto.
When am I allowed to visit the city again?
That's not for me to decide.
Who will? Your boss? Or Ephra?
Governor Shai has jurisdiction over Aya. She will authorize your entrance if you earn Ephra's trust. Our museum
Ma ci riuscirò
curator told me
sicuramente.
supplier asked to meet you. They're waiting nearby. The Ket swayed us with words. Now we judge outsiders by their actions.
What can you tell me about your other worlds?
Sì, ma vabbè, ma quelli c'hanno l'aspetto cattivo. Ti arriva un umano che c'ha un aspetto da coglione in generale, cioè tutta la galassia, guarda come sono l'altro. L'umano è quello con l'aspetto più da coglione. Non ti puoi non fidare di un umano.
Thanks for your time, Enro.
Of course.
Oh, però a questo punto io andrei prima indietro. Visto che anche qui abbiamo amichetti.
Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
Wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
We pay for things with a currency called credits. Abstract wealth.
The Ket offered gifts, made odd bargains, never traded. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
Boh, niente.
For whatever we're selling.
Sì, vabbè,
Now we
effettivamente.
cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
Not for sale.
No.
Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes. Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds.
Ciao, Suka.
Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people. Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
What makes you think I can help?
You found Aya, maybe you found my supplier. Can't hurt to ask.
You're one of few people here willing to give me a chance. I'll take it.
You have a ship? I have my supplier's nav point. His name is Keldo. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
Sarà fatto.
Use the nav point. Find Keldo and the supplies. I'll be here.
Cioè, in teoria ci sarebbe un botto di roba da scannerizzare. Perché no? Scannerizziamo? No, vabbè. Oh, per ora abbiamo tutti questi simpatici simboli dei lucchetti. Propaganda. Ah, bella cacciata.
Stars above. It's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you. You left your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah. This is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life, why did you do it?
For the chance to meet someone like you. Looks like it already paid off.
Are all humans as quick with words?
You'll have to find out.
I suppose I will.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Oh, of course. I'm Avela Kajar, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And the truth is, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark.
E certo, sei
Many of
arrivato
those ships went down
all'improvviso.
over Havarl. The wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with a new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
How do you know about me and the Remnant?
I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation with Ephra. I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant. Without your help, I'm stuck.
You're trusting your history with an outsider?
I know what people say about you, but I don't agree. I think you're here to help.
I am.
Now's your chance to prove it. You want to earn Aya's respect, right? Recovering our past will go a long way.
I don't think Ephra would be too happy with this arrangement.
Ephra doesn't have to know, and if he finds out, he can direct his anger at me.
It takes guts to stand up to him.
I'd face worse to get a piece of our history back.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder. Good to see you again.
Any insight you can give me on the Remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to
Che ne sa che è giù?
The former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When you're Ridsley, I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
Have you always been into history?
Oh yes. When I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
14? That's insane.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
I should get moving.
Come back soon.
My brother is one of those who thinks Ephra and his people will get us in trouble.
Sorry to hear it. I mean, our luck's running high when you think about it. The Ket are bound to figure out how to get here someday.
Let's just hope it's later rather than sooner.
Ryder, ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
Mi fanno ridere sta alieni con le gambe, con i ginocchi al contrario. Pare che stanno tutti in JoJo pose.
Your ship is... We have nothing like it.
Wait till you see the inside.
It gets better.
Oh yeah.
You ready to go?
I'll introduce you to the rest of my crew.
Questa sicuro non mi è venuta.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Beh, sì,
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
I know we're improvising as we go, but let's remember that there is Pathfinder team protocol.
Don't think I got that handbook. Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jarl has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jarl?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with Peavy. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jarl?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to 2 of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jarl's told me about these 2 worlds, Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Havarl is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect a remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jarl wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Okay. Yes. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Maybe more like optimism. Confidence? You'll get there.
Jarl, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
Trofeo guadagnato, squadra al completo. Benissimo. Oh, smazziamo codec. Tra il buco nero e il flagello. Interessante. Ok, allora.
Still compiling my first impressions, but even their body language is so emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jarl.
Try not to scare him away, huh? One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best
Sono
part is,
d'accordo,
it doesn't need
anche
to be
nella
good.
realtà.
Just to get
Fammelo.
mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
If I have time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
Questo non funziona. Conviene averne il più possibile.
So, Jarl.
Io ho trovato casa di Jal.
We haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are... you are... aliens.
And you're alien to us. So there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
Care to elaborate?
I do not.
How do you know Moshae Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
Immaginavo, lo stavo per dire, ho messo smontare la nave.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value, that sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than
Di
showing
solito
them.
ci provo io con tutti, questo già ci sta a provare con me. Perché invece del cuore ci stanno i due pupazzetti?
When we have downtime, I'd love to watch you work.
Sure. I could show everyone.
No. Just us. So we can get to know each other better? Or just share a hobby?
Oh, of course.
Good. Good.
Non lo so.
Yes?
What's your story, Jal? Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well,
no!
Why wouldn't you? You
Sì,
hiding something?
effettivamente.
Maybe. That would only make sense.
I was born on Earth, third planet of the Sol system in the Milky Way.
That's interesting. Thank you. That's enough. Until we've established a better trust with each other.
Questo mi piace è l'alieno simpatico, anche se non lo è, in realtà è simpatico. Sì, va bene, ci rivedremo poi. Probabilmente ti porterò in missione. Oh, vediamo se ci stanno...
Pathfinder, hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jar to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squad and crew? They're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
Everyone has the training, but this job is all new every day.
That's probably what the Nexus is counting on. That our skills fit together.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Corazzata sviluppa il progetto di ricerca di Liam.
Yes?
Ah, non è niente
I'll
di
let you get
nuovo.
back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Dov'è il punto esclamativo? Bisogna andare prima qui e poi qui. Ah, parla con Liam nella sua stanza, ok.
Bridges 4, engine rooms aft, med bay starboard. Smart stuff up front, powers in back. I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
Didn't think you were the type to run from trouble.
Well, when you put it that way. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me. You know it.
Ok.
Ah, there you are. Gotcha.
Now that you got me, what are you gonna do with me?
Oh, you've caught me off guard. I'll have to give it some thought.
Add it to your task list. See me if you want some suggestions.
I'll be sure to do that. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it.
La mia politica è, se ci puoi provare, ci provi.
Poker.
Qualunque razza sia.
Card game, bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost, heads up. We should play sometime.
I hear there's a strip version. We will not be doing that.
Not how I'd want to get you naked anyway. But believe me, if we played strip poker, you would end up naked.
Confidence goes a long way with me. Very sexy.
Sexy is good. Serious about cards, though. Sharpens the mind and relaxes at the same time. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
Novità?
The Angara was super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
Ok.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Liam, I signed off on that project.
That's great, Pathfinder. Jarl and Malderov, we got our gear.
Costa? Ryder?
Che stanno a fare questi? Cioè, qualunque delle due è assurda come risposta.
We don't technically have uniforms, but this is a little casual.
Just convenience, swapping armor. You ready to go?
Go.
Right. The pattern on your pauldron?
Family honorific.
Can I wear the poncho?
It's a Rofshin. And no.
Why? Is it religious?
Wait.
What?
It's personal. You're not allowed.
Because of status or species?
Maybe it's both.
Do all humans look alike?
Some of you sound alike.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I know how this goes. Someone's getting offended, and someone else punched.
That's why we're doing it here?
It's an armor swap for answers. Stuff the diplomats, don't ask.
My turn was earlier. Nexus info packets leave a lot out. I am sorry. Was this not sanctioned?
Yo, you weaseling Adi.
Nevertheless. Ryder?
Jarl's technically an emissary. There's no way this kind of questioning would fly with his superiors.
He won't tattle if that's what you're worried about. This was between us. We were joking around and realized we didn't know how to insult each other. Or how not to. Some things are so ingrained they're invisible. We didn't even know the warning sign, so we got it over with. Now we won't do it accidentally. Like when we're trying to negotiate an outpost. Enough of his people want to shoot us now.
Okay, I kind of get the intent. No harm, no foul.
If Jarl was offended, I'd be on the floor. I'll take that kind of honest any day. We have a lot to learn. That's part of what our team is for. Better now than when people's lives are on the line. Yeah, Ryder?
Oh, niente di nuovo.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Ok, qui sotto chi c'è ancora?
Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a cat.
He's also the first Kett who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
True. They can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
Any more, Commander?
That's all I can share, anyway. I miss them.
Okay.
How's the search for the Asari Ark?
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
Okay, quindi non hai niente di nuovo.
I'll be here.
Take on the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors.
Oh.
Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah, you lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy. Do they know they're mostly water?"
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear you.
Ma che cosa?
Hey, kid.
Ok, non c'è nient'altro.
Sure.
Quindi non ci sarà nient'altro neanche da te.
Ryder.
You probably have work to do.
Ok.
You know where to find me.
Che belli, i miei modellini aumentano. Ma certo. Sospensori. Ok, qua al massimo abbiamo una nuova barzelletta.
Hello, Scott. Meeting with the Angara is truly historic.
I'll say.
My only comparison is Alec Ryder's experience in the First Contact War, a time of uncertainty and cultural misunderstanding. We are arguably in a similar time, yet your encounter was peaceful. I can see what
How?
What is green with red toenails?
No idea. What is green with red toenails, Sam?
A Krogan masquerading as a cherry tree.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Ma ormai lo sanno, cioè ormai chi gioca, ma anche se questo fosse il primo gioco, se ne è parlato abbastanza delle razze, perché dire elefanti invece di Krogan?
I can try talking to him for you.
That's kind, Subi. But I don't think it will help.
Ok, prestazione di equipaggiamento, ma non ho roba nuova. No, aspetta, non ho controllato. Beh, Phoebe non c'è.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that. Gil, O'Connell and Serena spent months getting our systems coordinated. You can't just strip and redesign those connections on the fly. Gil? I know you can hear me.
The whole ship can hear you. I'm just not listening.
You're fighting again?
I'm thinking the same, believe me. What can I do for you?
Tell me something else about the ship.
But he forgot to lock his terminal and we, For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the...
Ok, quindi nessuna novità.
I should ask him about Angaran ships. Imagine something actually designed to handle that damn scourge.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
No, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
I'll let you concentrate.
Ok. Oh, vediamo un po' lei.
We might have a problem. I was running some numbers, mass balances and such. The Tempest is carrying about 70 kilos of extra mass. I think something's aboard that doesn't belong.
Is it a problem that we're carrying extra mass?
Not mechanically, but something heavy and unexplained. That's not good. Our internal sensors aren't getting anything, but they're not as powerful as a Pathfinder's scanner. Can you take a look?
Assolutamente sì. Che cavolo ci abbiamo a bordo?
What's going on?
I should get back to things. No extra mass in the airlock. Too bad. It'd be easy to get rid of it.
Vero?
None of the equipment in here would produce extra mass readings. Not reading any extra mass in here. Nothing under the table.
Dai che la troviamo. Che ha fatto? È inciampato?
All the mass readings in here are normal.
Of course they are. Something up?
I hope not.
Oh no, non mi dica il divano. No, non è il divano. Mi sa che l'ho trovato. Vedo una cosa strana.
Got it. Suvi, that extra mass is behind the storage room bulkhead.
Behind it?
It looks like a construction mech welded right into the hull.
Scanning the parts has activated an audio log.
I think I know what that's about, Ryder. Come up to the bridge. Those parts you found welded in the storage room. I recognize them.
From where?
They belong to the ship's lead designer, Lucille Diawara. She broke her back during construction. But Lucille wouldn't abandon her ship. She converted a construction mech into a rig she could wear. She must have welded it into the hull. Her artist's signature.
Not even a broken back could stop her dream.
Sam, didn't you find an audio log with Lucille's rig? Can you play it?
Sam found my construction gear then. Well done. One of you Pathfinders got the Tempest. Mason Barrow, Zevin Reka, Matriarch Ishara, Alec Ryder. You were the best of us.
Dad's gone. Makes you wonder how many other Pathfinders made it.
We'll find out. It's what you do.
Take care of my ship and each other. Whatever is in Andromeda, you're the Milky Way to them. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.
I never thought I'd hear Lucille's voice again.
She really cared about the Pathfinders. Enough to give them her rig. For luck.
Lucille made it a part of the Tempest. Let's keep it that way.
I'll see to it, Ryder.
Thanks. Now let's go make her proud.
Bene.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
Oh, che bello, un sacco di posti nuovi, ma noi dobbiamo preparare la serata firma, quindi ma che ce frega, ma che ce importa, che ce dovevo, sarba e vite. Ok, avviciniamoci qui e poi la serata film la vediamo la prossima volta. Ciao a tutti. Swoosh.